ahead. Look.
So we had a round table just on the topic of weed. We had a round table one day. Matter of fact, before we even had the round table, my siblings was outside smoking in the car, hot boxing. My brother just got his truck from my mom. You know, they try and break it in. They get caught in the damn car. They sneaking back into the damn house.
High shit.
Now they were supposed to be out there in the car because first of all they're giving the boys more leverage. How they get to be outside all late and we had to be in the house?
Be in the house. So they coming in the house. They catch they coming in the house. They're like, "What you doing?" 5 minutes later, we having a round table discussion. I'm like, man, I ain't trying to hear this shit today. Me and her, yo ain't had shit to do with this.
How was you?
Like,
16?
Eyes red as hell.
No,
How
she
was you?
like, yeah, 16, 17.
I was like 16.
Just about, yeah. So
that's the age I met you.
Was it?
Yeah,
around that time, we wasn't really like talking.
No, we wasn't talking. I said I met you, damn.
Oh yeah.
So
yeah, I met you, and I told, and I told Neil, I said,
okay, can I finish your story?
So we having this round table discussion, and you know what's going fine at first. You know, our dad trying to, you know, bring everything down, trying to talk all straight. He beating around the bush, you know, not asking direct questions.
Want me to say that I'm high, like I'm about to tell myself.
My mom sitting in the corner laughing, cracking up, you know.
And when I say eyes probably was bloodshot, eyes was bloodshot.
Had to be. So her and my brother sitting next to each other. And on the opposite side of the table, then me and our younger sister sitting on the opposite side of the table. She gets to telling this damn story, y'all. Talk about some weed is not bad for you. They tested it on monkeys. This is how we know that it's good for us, and we should be able to smoke it. She's like, you can't.
I said, God brought this here, put this here for us.
Now you know.
Hey,
that hurt the whole time. I said, Tay, please be quiet. I'm ready to go. What you say?
I was probably
with the monkeys.
I don't know how that came out. I just probably was saying stuff because they was blowing me.
Hey, that was the.
Then it was the show in the video. It used to be this video that I think they used to show it
with the
at Health, and it was like, "This is your brain."
Oh yeah.
And then they would crack an egg and say, "This is your brain on drugs."
No, look, I remember in health class, they had the video in health class. I don't know what school. Everybody's school was different. I went to Flowers. At Flowers, they had health class. I remember my teacher, Miss Darkle, she used to get pregnant every year. That shit was crazy. She had like 6 kids.
Just while you was in high school?
Look, while I was in high school, she got pregnant, went on leave like towards the end of her pregnancy, came back from leave and got pregnant again.
She liked the leave.
Her husband didn't want her to work. She worked just because.
That's why he did that.
She probably really liked teaching them.
No. She had a degree and whatever. She just chose to work. Like she didn't have to work. So look, we did this little game program video where you play the game and you a teenager that go to a party and you get to pick the drugs. And
oh my God.
if you say yes or no, it show you like what happened if you do each drug.
Okay.
So we did the shit twice. We did it the first time and we kept saying no. And then the second time we said yes to everything. And it was just crazy. Like Shawty she was off the weed, the liquor, the Molly. She ended up doing like some shrooms or something. And she ended up lunching out. Like, that shit was just crazy. So
they probably had to size it to scale.
They did size it, but I real life never did drugs fast. I did Molly on accident. I smoked weed, obviously. I drank liquor, but like I never did no hard drugs. I ain't never snorted no dope. I ain't never
I think after weed, I feel as though that's my cutoff limit. If I'm not getting high for weed no more, I would stop smoking for 6 months, 7 months, 8 months. But I can't go to no higher drug because first of all, my money ain't that long. And second of all, it's too much shit out here that people sell when I don't know what they're putting in it.
Yeah,
the men that be
that's the thing. We got fent now.
I'm about to say the men that be off the perks. Like one of my men that was on the perks hard. He real life was on the perks so hard that he deliberately wanted to try fentanyl perk. Like he was like I'm off 230s. I'm off all these. I'm up milligrams. Like I want to know why people was doing fent. So I'm going to deliberately pop a fent perk. This nigga standing up, falling asleep, standing up. Like he leaning
But
over.
but ain't perks is for like muscle relaxers? Like it's supposed to like
perks is for
sleep?
pain. It's for pain.
Yeah, and then initially
It
it's supposed
could
to be
put you
for
to
pain.
sleep. It's an opiate. It could put you to sleep.
But it gives you a high.
It give you a high, but it's for pain. They're not gonna give you
like people who had surgery used to be, or like a accident or
if
something.
You get shot,
then you would get prescribed that.
If you get shot, they gonna give you a perk.
That's extreme, but yes, that
21 Savage said that's how you got
too.
into them joints.
Like,
okay,
my cousin had in India. She got her gallbladder removed, and they prescribed her that after her surgery
for the pain.
Yeah, for the pain.
Yeah,
but they get you very high and relaxed, like you said. So
yeah,
so it's like a probably a strong feeling of smoking a J. Probably.
No. That shit is body.
But I'm about to say,
weed is body, can be body too.
It's both, but I'm saying with the perks, it's real life numbing. It's numbing. Like with the perks, it's gonna numb you. Like you're not gonna, like, for example, niggas always be saying that shit like, I'm about to give it a perk because you like can't feel nothing. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you might not feel everything the same way.
Right.
Like, you might numb out. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, yeah, it's real life numbing you. That's why I think a lot of the niggas with emotional disturbance like perks because it numbs their feelings.
Right.
Like, you gotta wake up in the morning and go up 30 milligrams. That means that you're chasing something, like something that's bothering you. There's something in your life. It's not that simple.
We should talk about that too.
We about to talk about it. It's not that simple. It's just going to therapy for some people because some people are not ready. Like, you ever seen, it was a little YouTube series called The Therapist. And I remember Chief Keef went on it. And Chief Keef wasn't trying to, like, really say nothing. Like, the nigga was asking him questions and he had answered the question real short. Therapy don't really work for everybody.
You're right.
You got to be ready for it.
It depends, because some people will sit there and probably try to lie.
That's what I'm about to tell you.
What they are going through, which when you go to therapy, it's supposed to be like a let loose. You're not supposed to be lying to the therapist, because then what you gonna work through?
Right. It's two people I never lied to is my doctor and my lawyer. So it's like, I'm not about to sit up here and lie to my therapist because then we here for no reason. I can just go home for all that.
Exactly.
But
some people it's probably hard for them.
Right. I know a gaslighting bitch right now that if she went to therapy, she wouldn't get nowhere because she gonna tell the therapist everything that suits her narrative.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? You know exactly what I'm talking about too.
Exactly.
But everybody different. Everybody different. Like, if you was a gaslighting bitch that's gonna really try to.
Oh my God, please stop saying gaslighting bitch.
A gaslighting bitch. Like I said.
You can say a few cuss words on there, right?
Anyways, therapy.
If you're trying to get monetized, hey, let me tell you,
100. Let me tell you something. It's one person that you shouldn't lie to, and that's yourself. Like, exactly. I said my doctor and my lawyer, but if you not as real as me, you need to first of all start with yourself. Don't lie to yourself.
And I feel that.
Because if you lie to yourself, you're not going to be able to get nowhere else. You know what I'm saying? Be real with yourself. Be aware of self, because you got to live with you. You know what I'm saying? You got to be able to go to sleep at night. You got to be able to look in the mirror at night or in the morning or whatever. You got to be able to live with that. So it's like, you got to be real with you. So if you know you got your ways or whatever, you need to address them. Like me, I'll be the first nigga to be like, man, I'm fucked up, man. I be doing anything sometimes. Like, I'm fucked up.
Sometimes you be needing to self-check.
Like, I realize, check myself. Be like,
I do that all the time. Like, he used to get on me because I used to be like, I'm very self-aware, because sometimes I'd be like, you know what, I'm starting to do things in a pattern, or I'm not feeling right. Like, why I'm being so negative, or why I'm getting so angry all the time. Like, what's really going on with me? Sometimes you got to do that to yourself. Talk to yourself. Be in the mirror, something to yourself, and be like, all right, let me really sit and think, what's going on with me? Like, this is not usual. This not your character. This not how you really are. What's up? Like, sometimes it do take that, like, self-check, self-awareness to be like, all right, maybe I need to change something up in my everyday life, or maybe I'm stressed, because, yes, everybody's lifing right now. Life is lifing. We in a, recession. Something. You know, people working extra hard right now. Even though it's tax season, I'm sure, look, somebody, baby mother, baby father got them taxes. They spending, they spending that.
Spending it.
But, like, even, you know, but before all that, like, sometimes you just gotta really do that and be like, damn, let me check on myself. because you always need to make sure you good.
No, definitely, because depression is real.
Yes.
You gotta catch yourself.
That's a deeper topic for another episode.
Man, catch yourself before you get there. But yeah, self-awareness, self-love, self-care. You need them days. You need that time. Just do you. Yes. Do you? No kids, no man, no girl.
I was just about to say, even when you're like in a relationship and have kids, sometimes it's so hard to have like your self-care. Like it's hard to find that time because you either doing stuff for your kids or you like, damn, I gotta please my man partner. And like, or we gotta do stuff together. But then it's like you need time to yourself.
Yes,
too.
You cannot pour from an empty cup.
Yeah, that's very true. I love that.
At all. Cannot pour from an empty cup.
I realized I lost 20 pounds in a month of depression. Like, realized, like, just didn't want to eat. I told myself, I realized I was so upset with life. I told myself, like, when I wake up in the morning, like, you don't even deserve to eat nothing. Like, you realize, like, gotta get your shit together. Like, I'm realize mad at myself because I don't have the things that I feel like I should have based off of shit that I done seen on the internet.
See, like that too. I done seen on the internet make you feel like you're failing in life.
Right. Look, the internet has conditioned us to feel like we should have certain things. So in my mind, I'm like, all right, I got a phone, I got 2 apartments, I got jewelry, I got clothes, I got a Mary Jeans, I got whatever I want. But it's like the internet is constantly telling me, oh, if you don't have this, you're not successful. You're not a high value man. So I'm like, damn, like I don't even have no leeway to even have a moment. Right. Or I don't have no time to waste for me to say, damn, I need a break. I need to take this summer off. I ain't gonna ball too hard this summer. Whole time, the real rich people is taking that time for themselves. Definitely. I'm not about to be competing with these people. The people that I was competing with in my mind is people that's doing it for the gram. It's not people who really having that shit. Exactly. I've been really having that shit. I always was having that shit. Exactly.
That's what I had to do. I had to take myself from off of the internet and start saying, damn, all right, now I need to get on because I love a lot of the death. And I'm like, damn, I should be with this bitch at. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not even like.
Shorty can rap like a motherfucker.
She really can, but that's not even my field or my lane for me to put me and her in the same category. You get what I'm saying? So I always try to just look at her like, all right, this is my role model. This who I'm trying to be. Me and her the same age.
I love that.
And always look at her and be like, all right, damn, yeah, now she on to this. All right, now she on to that. But I still keep up with her, but I had to fall myself back. Because it became overwhelming.
You know, money man, my big brother.
Yeah, that shit. Like I even teach my oldest son that because sometimes he do that in school. I'm like, I just want to instill this in him because that's like his generation. They all on their phones and everything. I'm like, look, you don't be a leader. You don't have to, worry about what's popular or what everybody else is doing. Do what you feel like you should be doing at all times. And like I try to, even though you want to teach that to your kids, sometimes you gotta check yourself and be like, you know what? Whatever they posting online, half that shit is a facade. Like half of that shit is like, come on now, what are you doing? Focus on yourself. So like, you gotta sometimes say, look, let me focus on myself. Like, what do I want out of life? Like, because it's not for the internet. The internet is not your real life. Feel me? So yes, we got to do that more too.
Got to do it way better because. To be honest, I really wasn't going to start a podcast because I was scared of people judging it. And I was scared because I didn't have the support how I felt as though that I should have had on the internet.
Strangers will be your biggest supporters most of the time.
Exactly. I didn't have not even family besides probably you. I could count on one hand how many family members actually reached out and said, oh, damn, you starting a podcast? All right, can I help out? Or, will I be able to come on and do an episode? Or, let me shout you out. Let me post you on the gram. And I had to get that through my mind, like, everybody not for you. And so that's where I'm at right now. Everybody ain't for me. And I'm fine with that.
This is the thing that killed me. Like how she said she don't have supporters. Watch you blow up. then all of a sudden, those same people like, oh my God, can I do this? Like, I love you. Let me repost that. Let me link up with you. They gonna try and get up with you.
You going on tour? Am I allowed to come on? Because baby, I'm pushing towards tours. I'm pushing on getting on other people's platforms.
Yes, collabs.
Man,
I see you doing that.
So,
I see that for her.
So what y'all just said brings up a lot more serious topic in my mind. And what I'm gonna tell y'all is, I'm an activist for black people. Like, I'm a person that push black stuff. I'm all about black spaces, black success, all that.
For us to be great.
But what I'm gonna let you know is that for that to be a thing, the first thing we gotta understand is everybody can't go.
Exactly,
that's true.
Some people can't go,
and I think that was my challenge that I always felt as though that because I grew up with so many siblings that I felt as though like, all right, hold on. Now, if I'm on this bandwagon, everybody need to be strapped in on this bandwagon. And I always been like that with my friends, with my family. Like, I always felt as though like, nah, all right, you carry me on your back, I'm about to carry you on mine. But since my dad passed, I have seen.
Everybody not ready. Everybody not ready. Everybody don't have the mentality. Everybody don't have the discipline. Everybody don't have the ability. Everybody can't go. Some people gotta go to sleep. Some people is never gonna. Some people is never gonna be no more than what you see them as right now.
And that's sad. And
it's sad, but it's reality.
I hate that for black people.
And no, it's not a black thing. I'm gonna tell you why it's not a black thing. Because every race, listen.
I hate that for black people because I want to see us all win.
Every race has degenerates.
That's true. Yeah. That's true. Very true.
But black people are the only race that praises their degenerates.
Yeah.
We praise the hustler, the pimp, the dope boy, the scammer. We're the only race that praises that.
Right.
If you go to other races, they might fear them, like the violence or whatever. They do not praise that behavior.
Exactly.
That is not something that is deemed cool. And that gets into the next topic, that our kids' generation don't think that shit is cool no more.
No, and I'm so happy.
Yeah.
So it's a new page in a new book for the 10, 12-year-olds because they don't think that shit is cool.
Right.
Don't get me wrong. I'm not gonna ever say it's always gonna be social deviants. Right. It's always gonna be people that are quote unquote gangster or street niggas. They're always gonna exist. But it's not the in thing to be no more. It's not the it factor no more. They want to be Casanat or like Aiden Ross or one of them niggas. Like they want to be on Twitch and YouTube. That's the thing to do.
Yeah.
The thing to do is not to go pick up a pistol when you're 10, 12 years old. At my age, I'm not going to say I aspire to go shoot nobody, but I aspired to be a get money nigga by any means.
Right.
And I was willing to do the things that I saw other people do in my community.
We got 8 minutes left.
Go ahead, look. You finish it off.
8 minutes. So I feel that, we had a good first conversation. And we touched on a lot of topics and opened up about a lot of stuff that probably we shouldn't talk on, but it's okay because we're having a healthy conversation. It's okay to talk. It's okay to express yourself because you're not the only person going through what you're going through.
Someone else going through, and hopefully, like, you never know, some of the things that we just were talking about, somebody else could put in there like, dang, I thought I was the only one that felt that way, or it might help somebody's. I'm not saying like I'm that type of person, but like if I helped you out, you're welcome.
Period. Like, you're welcome. Thanks to Tag. No, but I really thank you guys for coming on to the podcast. This won't be your last time here. This won't be the last conversation.
I support my sister whatever she does.
Oh, all the time.
Yes.
I told her, I said, all right, one more story. We were sitting at work and I said, well, I want to do a laundromat. She said, who signed me up for that? I said, we together.
Right.
We is together. I said, because as soon as I buy, you're going to be the first one. Oh, we should paint the walls this color. Yeah,
we should hang the TV.
But she don't want to do the laundromat.
Yeah, I don't want to do. I ain't signed up to do that work. She trying to sign me up to do that work, but really, I'm always gonna support anything that my sister, any of my siblings do. Not even just my sister. Like, I'm always gonna support them in the things that they're showing that they want to do and are active in doing. I'm gonna be right there, and I know vice versa.
Yes,
you want to say something?
Say, I ain't gonna hold you. Laundromat, I ain't mad at it because anything the Asians is doing, that means making some paper. Man. You know them. That side of people do not play by their paper. So if they doing it, we need to be doing it. I ain't gonna hold you. Because they gonna come in our hoods and do it. So it's like, I ain't gonna hold you. You say you want the laundromat, I ain't mad at it. I'm with it. I'm fucking with it. I ain't gonna hold you. I used to eat carry out at the laundromat. I ain't gonna hold you.
Exactly.
You know about that. You know about that. You from the city. You already know. The carry out the laundromat right here.
Right next to each other.
She gonna walk right over there, sell you some soap powder, and sell you some bubble sauce, all that. You already know something because
the people might not be here from my so if they're not from here.
Yeah, you already know what time it is. But I'm about to say, like 100%, mental health is real. I want everybody to make sure they keep that intact. You know what I'm saying? Know that you're not alone.
At all.
Earn how you want, but be active in your kids' lives.
Please be active.
100% because
they gotta grow up.
At the end of the day, it's gonna be a time where you're gonna have to atone for the things that you did as a parent. Mm-hmm. It's gonna be a time, and I know of personal experience, you're gonna come to a point where you're gonna have to face your own demons in your children. Like, when you see your children, you're gonna look them in their eyes and see all the things you never fixed about yourself. Mm-hmm. And that shit gonna eat you alive. Like, if you don't do the work in the beginning. Right. You know what I'm saying? If you do the work in the beginning, you might have a different result. Because I'm gentle parents. I told you that. But I'm saying, if you don't address that shit in the beginning, you're going to face the same demons that you have within yourself. You're going to have to look them in the eyes and you're going to hate that shit. Mm-hmm. So, mental health is real. Show everybody around you love. Try to be that light in the world. You know what I'm saying? Everybody be healthy, be happy. You know what I'm saying? Love y'all.
All the time. And today, I'm going to give my flowers to my sister. Aww. For being the first female on my podcast. So, I got to give her flowers. She's a bomber. Exactly. But by the time y'all see this, it's going to be April. But
I'm just saying, when we filming it.
It's March. So, she's a wonderful mom, a great sister, great support system. She's always there. You call her, she might not answer on the first ring, but call again, she'll pick up.
What you want?
Exactly. I'm the person that when you call me, I might text you.
That's all the way. But I just want to give her flowers, and I just want to thank her, and I love you.
Oh, I love you too, Meshi.
But thank you guys for tuning in to Healthy Talks, and on to the next episode.